Have you ever heard of a secret password with God? Well, I didn't until about a little over a year ago, but I'm gonna share it with you. So I saw a girl on TikTok, and she said that she made a secret password with God as like a confirmation. She said it was a blue tree. Fast forward a couple weeks later, she saw a mural. She parked somewhere, and the mural painted on the wall was a blue tree. And I thought, I want to try that. I'm gonna try that out. And I didn't think much of it until probably months later. So y'all know that I've had a bad marriage. I've had bad relationships. So I wrote down in my journal, God, this is the man I want. This is the man of God that I would like. You know, these are the things. These are my standards, all right? And I just kept that tucked away in a journal. So fast forward to February 2023, I meet Russell, and we just instantly, just boom, okay? And I say to God, I said, God, if he is the one you've made me for, and I said this in my mind because the devil prowls around, he listens, he studies us, but he can't hear our thoughts, only God can. So I said, God, if he's the one for me, send me something like a yellow pear. And I don't know about you, but when I think of a pear, I think of green or something, okay? This is a yellow pear. We bought some at the grocery store because we thought it was funny. But I think of like a green pear, like your emoji on your phone. The pear is green. When you color a picture, you color the pear green, okay? So not even a week later after I said that prayer in my head, Russell says, I'm eating some fruit. I said, what you eating? And he said, a yellow pear. And even one of my friends brought up how it was weird that he didn't just say pear. Like, he said yellow pear. And I didn't tell him right then and there. Wow, I was freaking out in my head. But also me being me, I'm like, okay, God, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking things up, okay? So I said this prayer that people kind of say is the dangerous prayer. It's when you say, God, remove him from my life. Remove them from my life if they're not from you. Which, my history with that is that I was in a bad marriage, but I kept fighting it. I was like, you know what, devil, you ain't having my marriage. You ain't having my husband. You ain't having it. But I just got so tired and so broken that I finally said, you know what, God? Because there was no peace. And if it doesn't come with peace and confirmation, it's not from God. Okay? And I had to go back to my roots because I knew that, but I just kept going against it. So I said, you know what, God? If my husband's not from you, if we weren't supposed to get married, remove him from my life. I came back from work the next day, no text, no note on the door, nothing, but everything out of the apartment was gone. That was his. Everything of his was gone. And so I fall to the floor and I'm crying and I'm screaming and I'm saying like, God, why are you taking everything away from me? You know, I had several miscarriages during that marriage. You took my husband.